The race session is at Indianapolis Motor Speedway F1 course in Speedway, Indiana, USA. The wind speed is 11 km/h from the northeast. PIS-BOI is first. Exilex from Italy is P2. Sim Racer 203 from Australia is P3. Tabizea from Australia is P4. Hayes is 5th with 30 kilos. Lethal Force from Australia is P6. #Flangi from Australia is P7. Huggy 65 from Australia is 8th. Seaman Rowe from Australia is P9 with 50 kilos. Senior Chang from Australia is 10th. PIS-BOI is first. "20 minutes remaining in the session. Race start." Senior Chang is first. Sim Racer 203 is fourth. Hayes is 5th. Tabizea is P6. #Flangi is 8th. Seaman Rowe is P10. Lethal Force is P9. Lethal Force is now P5. Huggy 65 is 7th. PIS-BOI is P4, 0.3 behind Seaman Rowe. Lethal Force from Australia is 5th, 0.2 ahead of Tabizea. Tabizea is 7th driving a Alpine, 0.1 behind Lethal Force. Senior Chang from Australia is P8 battling Tabizea. Senior Chang is now P7. Lethal Force on lap 2 is P4, 0.1 behind #Thlangi. Huggy 65 is 5th, 0.4 behind Lethal Force. PISBOI is 10th, 0.5 behind XExilex. Huggy 65 is 5th, 0.7 behind Lethal Force. Seaman Rowe is 2nd, 0.4 behind Sim Racer 203. Hayes is P8 with 30 kilos, 0.5 behind Tabizea. Hayes passed Tabizea for P7. Tabizea is 8th, 0.3 behind Hayes. "15 minutes remaining in the session. Seaman Rowe from Australia is 2nd, 0.3 behind Sim Racer 203. Tabizea is 8th, 0.5 behind Hayes. Seaman Rowe is P2, 0.1 behind Sim Racer 203. Seaman Rowe passed Sim Racer 203 for P1. Sim Racer 203 is 2nd. Best lap is a 1:33.801. 0.770 off the fastest lap. Tabizea is 8th, 0.3 behind Hayes. Hayes is P7, 0.4 behind Senior Chang. Tabizea from Australia is 8th, 0.5 behind Hayes. Tabizea is now P6. Senior Chang is 8th, 0.4 behind Tabizea. Tabizea from Australia is P7, 0.1 behind Hayes. Hayes is 7th, 0.1 behind Tabizea. #Thlangi is 3rd, 0.4 behind Sim Racer 203. Tabizea from Australia is P7, 0.5 behind Hayes. XExilex is 9th, 0.2 behind Senior Chang. XXILEX passed Senior Chang for P8. Hashtag Flangi is P3, 0.3 behind SimRacer 203. Tabizea is P7, 0.4 behind Hayes. Tabizea was 0.6 faster last lap. Hashtag Flangi is third, 0.1 behind SimRacer 203. Hayes is P7, 0.1 behind Tabizea. Hashtag Flangi is third, 0.3 behind SimRacer 203. Hayes is P7, 1.2 behind Tabizea. "10 minutes remaining in the session." Hashtag Flangi is third, 0.1 behind SimRacer 203. Hashtag Flangi passed SimRacer 203 for second. SimRacer 203 is third, 0.1 behind hashtag Flangi. Hashtag Flangi is third, 0.2 behind SimRacer 203. Hayes is P7 with 30 kilos, 0.9 behind Tabizea. Senior Chang entering the pits is P1. Hayes is now 7th. Hashtag Flangi is P4, 1.3 behind SimRacer 203. Tabizea is P8, 0.4 behind Hayes. Hashtag Flangi is third, 1.4 behind SimRacer 203. Tabizea is 7th, 0.4 behind Hayes. Hashtag Flangi is third, 0.5 behind SimRacer 203. Tabizea is 7th, 0.5 behind Hayes. Hashtag Flangi is P3, 0.6 behind SimRacer 203. SimRacer 203 was 1.5 faster last lap. Huggy 65 is 5th. Best lap is a 1:33.209. 1.246 off the fastest lap. Hashtag Flangi is 3rd, 0.5 behind SimRacer 203. Isaiah is 7th, 0.4 behind Hayes. Hashtag Flangi on lap 9 is P3, 0.2 behind SimRacer 203. Huggy 65 is 5th, 0.4 behind Lethal Force. Huggy 65 was 1.2 faster last lap. Isaiah is 7th, 0.5 behind Hayes. 5 minutes remaining in the session. Hashtag Flangi is P3, 0.1 behind SimRacer 203. Huggy 65 is 5th, 0.4 behind Lethal Force. Hayes is 7th, 0.2 behind Isaiah. Isaiah was 0.7 faster last lap. XXIlex is P8, 0.3 behind Hayes. XXIlex was 0.5 faster last lap. Isaiah is 8th, 0.2 behind XXIlex. Huggy 65 is P5, 0.3 behind Lethal Force. Lethal Force is 5th battling Huggy 65. Lethal Force passed Huggy 65 for 4th. Lethal Force lost P4 to Huggy 65. Hashtag Flangi is P3, 0.5 behind SimRacer 203. Lethal Force is P5, 0.4 behind Huggy 65. Hashtag Flangi from Australia is P3, 0.3 behind SimRacer 203. Lethal Force is 5th. Best lap is a 1:33.543. 1.580 off the fastest lap. Huggy 65 is P5, 0.1 behind Lethal Force. Huggy 65 passed Lethal Force for 4th. Lethal Force is 5th. Hashtag Flangi on lap 12 is 3rd, 0.2 behind Sim Racer 203. XXILEX is P7, 0.5 behind Hayes. Hashtag Flangi is 3rd, 0.3 behind Sim Racer 203. Huggy65 from Australia is P5, 0.4 behind Lethal Force. XXILEX is 7th, 0.4 behind Hayes. Hashtag Flangi is P3, 0.2 behind Sim Racer 203. Lethal Force is 5th, 0.3 behind Huggy65. Huggy65 is 5th, 0.3 behind Lethal Force. XXILEX is 7th, 0.4 behind Hayes. Sim Racer 203 is 3rd, 0.2 behind hashtag Flangi. Huggy65 is 5th, 0.4 behind Lethal Force. XXILEX is P7, 0.1 behind Hayes. XXILEX is now P8. Hashtag Flangi is P3 driving Audi, 0.2 behind Sim Racer 203. Lethal Force is 5th driving Audi, 0.4 behind Huggy65. Hashtag Flangi is P3, 0.3 behind Sim Racer 203. The leader has just finished the race. Seaman Rowe finished first. Sim Racer 203 finished second. Hashtag Flangi finished P3. Huggy65 finished P4. Lethal Force finished P5. Hayes is P6. Hayes finished P6. Exilex finished 7th. Tobizea finished P8. PISBOI finished P9.